Jesus, Jeremiah, Sounder at Heart. So you're here earlier than you had originally expected, I think. If you could just talk to us a little bit about the circumstances of you being here. U.S. Soccer put out a release basically implying that you failed a fitness test, but if you could maybe give your side and sort of just give us your whole uh,
Yeah,
opinion on it.
no, for sure. For me, from the start, we knew that there was a little bit of issue, but we realized quickly that it wasn't an injury. So, just to be clear and put it out there, it's no injury there. It's more of like a chronicle thing that from past injuries. I think that my leg wasn't there yet in fitness wise in endurance to be able to sustain 2 matches, and so I was doing my plan that the national team gave me, the plan that Seattle wanted me to follow, and we were progressing really good. I was supposed to be incorporated with the team yesterday if we were following the plan that the national team had for me if I was still there. But we sat down and we thought about it. We came to a conclusion that realistically we were going to have 2 hard trainings before game days. We had one minus one training, and then the other one in 3 days. So realistically, two trainings that I would get the most out of it. So, and I was only gonna play 20 minutes, based on the fitness and the progressions that we were making. So for me, thinking with the coaching staff and the medical staff and the national team, I came and I decided and I said, hey, I want to go to Seattle, especially that they're starting the preseason. I want to join them and kind of get to know everybody and start a preseason that I haven't had in a while, just because of January camps and last year from injury. So, especially because it was a new team that I was coming into. So I wanted to come in here, make a good impression, get healthy to the point where, I was good. But, that's kind of everything that kind of happened. But the good thing is that it's not a new injury or not an injury at all. It's more of just in strengthening and doing endurance for the leg to be able to sustain minutes.
Yeah, Brian sort of said he had a conversation with you that said maybe this is a good thing for you in terms of just being able to reintegrate with or not reintegrate, but to integrate with your new teammates and all of that. I mean, is that, and it seems to be that's your perspective on this is looking at it as an opportunity to get an earlier start here.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think my main goal was to come here, get to know the guys, get to know the staff, put up a good plan, knowing that we're going to have a lot of games coming this year. And so for me, my goal is to have a good year. I think that I told the national team is that if I have a good year, I know I'm going to get other opportunities. And so for me, my focus is to be strong mentally, physically, to be able to perform. And I know that my opportunities will come. So that's why I didn't really hesitate or really, didn't think about it too much in terms of coming here, because I know that it would be ideal to get to know everybody, to kind of just start fresh and go to Spain with the team, Yeah, you go up.
Hi, Jade Evans with the Seattle Times. Welcome to Seattle.
Hey, there you go.
Renton. How do you feel? I mean, it seems like it's been a minute since you've gone to a new team or a new program. So how do you feel about the first few hours, I guess, here?
No, I feel amazing. The guys are awesome. I know some of the guys from playing against each other and then some of the guys from being teammates. And so the facility is awesome. The city is awesome. And so I'm super excited to come to a club who is looking forward to winning. It's a culture of winning, and they're going to push us to win games. And so I'm super excited to get to on the field with this group of guys, and I'm ready to help in any way that I can.
Was the I know 10 isn't available here, but was there a thought to change jersey numbers, or what was that kind of process like for you?
No, for me, realistically, I was looking to try to get 27 because 27 is the number that I started with. But one of the guys has it here, so my second thought was, all right, let's just get number 9. I have it on the national team, and so. I don't really think about it too much. In Dallas, I was really looking forward to getting number 10, especially because my dad played for it and played with it. And so it was kind of more of, a family thing, and there was something there. But, I don't really think about it too much. 27 would be the number that I was looking for, but just because of how I started with in Dallas. But, 9 looks good too, so.
Boss, go ahead.
Masvita Mara area with CascadiaSports.net. Hey, there's something Your nickname is the Cheetah, right? Is that correct?
I guess. I don't know. You probably know more than I do. So
No, when we're doing the research.
yeah, probably.
That way. Okay, fair enough. I just want to make sure I didn't misquote, and you're okay with that. Jesus, how do you balance, not trying to push or impress too much, and yet just being the player that you are with this coaching staff?
Yeah, I think it's first of all just getting to know the coaching staff and their style and what they need from me on the field, off the field. I think that's going to be important, and what role they might see me in. And so for me, it's just adapting, still being myself, but being able to adapt on whatever the coaches need from me, the team needs from me, and my teammates. I think that's the most important. They're the ones that are going to need me in the field, and so whatever the team or whatever that I can help in on the field is going to be the most important part for me to adapt but still be me.
Then it seems like it doesn't matter which side you're.
Nah.
As long as you're going towards that goal with the ball.
Yep. For me, I'm comfortable. I've been playing in different positions kind of all my life. I started as a winger, 10, 9, all over the place. And so for me, the closer I am to goal, the better. So
last one, Smetzer is known for getting players and having a team that plays defense. Did he say anything to you about playing defense?
Oh, yeah. My first meeting, it was, you're going to have to defend. And so for me, I think one of the things that a lot of the coaches like about me is that I'm really good at pressing. And so for me, I have that energy of pressing. So hopefully that helps the team and coach is happy.
Felipe, go ahead.
Jesús, bienvenido a Seattle. Ya has contestado estas preguntas en inglés, pero me gustaría que lo hicieras en español. ¿Qué te ha parecido estos primeros momentos aquí en Seattle? Y veo que traes el número 9, si eso hace alguna diferencia en cómo te sientes.
No, muy contento de estar aquí, muy contento de poder estar con el equipo, conocer los técnicos, los jugadores y el staff. Creo que era muy importante para mí llegar aquí y poder adaptarme muy rápido, adaptarme y conocer el sistema, cómo el técnico me ve, en qué posición, y qué necesita de mí. Creo que estoy muy feliz en poder venir aquí un poco más temprano. De pronto no era lo ideal, pero es lo mejor que podía salir de la situación. Y contento, listo para poder comenzar en el campo y comenzar con esta nueva etapa. Y lo del 9, no, contento. Creo que lo contesté ahorita. El número que yo estaba mirando era el 27, porque ese fue el número que comencé. No estaba disponible, pero muy contento con el 9. Lo uso en la selección la mayoría del tiempo que he estado ahí. Y no, contento. Creo que se ve muy bonito.
¿Y me podías aclarar en español también lo que sucedió con lo que si estabas con una lesión o era un problema de fitness?
No, sí, no. Para aclarar eso, no era una lesión. No es una lesión nueva, no es nada de lesión, es más de pronto de fatiga en el posterior, más de tener un poco más fuerza, fortalecimiento, y nada, ya estamos mucho mejor. Creo que me incorporo con el equipo ya en estos días, entonces es algo más de sentarnos con los técnicos y pensando bien la situación. Sabíamos que no íbamos a tener muchos entrenamientos con equipo, y era mejor que de pronto volviera con el equipo. Es un equipo nuevo donde voy a llegar, conocer a los entrenadores, al equipo y poder tener un buen papel aquí. Entonces creo que no era nada de lesión, era más como un cuidado.
Miles, do you have a follow-up? Okay, Nico, go ahead and then we'll go back.
Don't want me to translate. He said he's content, so.
Transmission.
You want me to grab it instead? All right. Hello. There you go.
Cool. Nico, go ahead.
All right. Nico Antune with ARA Sports Network. Wanted to get your insight on how you interacted with Pochettino, how he's like as a person, how the interactions went, any conversations.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. He's a guy with a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge. And so I think from day one, we knew that we were going to have to work, that the sessions were going to be strong. I think the group of guys that he has on his staff is amazing. They're a lot of energy, a lot of commitment to the guys. And so I think that's what a lot of the guys loved, was that, when we're working on the field, on the gym, we're working. There's no messing around. But outside of that, you can be relaxed. We don't always have to think about soccer. So it was a chill atmosphere. But when we were on the field, it was a lot of running. And so conversations with him were great. He was speaking Spanish, English, and just had high energy. And I think that was great to translate to the guys, because I know some of the sessions were hard, and that energy would kind of get you through it. And so it was awesome.
And a bit more Seattle related. Have you had any chance to sightsee? And if so, what's been your favorite part of Seattle so far?
I have not been able. I've been super busy with physicals and testing and blood work, but hopefully when we get back from Spain, I'll be able to have some time.
Cool. We'll go back for some follow-ups. Go, Jada, Jeremiah, Mosman.
Wanted to ask a little bit about the podcast that you participated in, and just I don't know if it's a how do you view your stay with or your joining the Sounders? Do you kind of clarification as far as wanting to play in Europe, or do you view this as a stepping stone type of thing?
Yeah, no, I think for sure. One of my goals is always to play in Europe. I think that's every kid's dream, is to make it out there. But you have to be able to perform and be in a team who's competing for championships. And so for me, I wasn't really thinking about going. I tried twice this year to go out there in January and the summer. It kind of didn't end up the way that I would like to. But I always say that God has the perfect timing. And so for me, this opportunity came and I could not pass on it. This opportunity was amazing, just with what the coaches showed me of their plan, the teams, and just, Seattle is a team who's always competing for a championship. They're always up there. And so for me to come here with a team who, last year made it to the semifinals, and hopefully I can help in any way, we can make it all the way. And so for me, I would say that I'm here to win championship, to win games. And if the opportunity comes, then it comes. But if it doesn't, I know that I'm in a place where we're gonna push to win championships. You can tell from the facility, from the way that we train, from the care that they give us. And so I've only been here 2 days, but you can tell the huge difference. And so I'm super excited to be here, and I'm gonna give it all here. And my thought about Europe is far away, but because I'm focused on here, I'm in the present. But yeah, that's one of my goals, and so I don't think it'll disappear, but it's kind of further along now.
And then just to be clear, it was the abdomen last year, or can you kind of clarify what the injuries are, and you're 100% over them?
Yeah, no, I've had some hamstring issues, and I think that kind of just carried on not having the proper strength and endurance for each one. But every time I made a real good recovery. And so right now I feel 100%. We did a lot of testing, a lot of blood work and stuff. And so here with the staff, it's very clear the plan. And so I'm glad that, it's very clear what they need from me and what I need from them. And so when things are clear, it's easier to work around it. So.
Jeremiah, go ahead.
Yeah, you've only been here a couple days. I assume most of that time has been spent in this facility, but what have been your impressions of the facility and sort of the whole operation here, and then I guess more broadly, what you like? This is a very different geographical area, like it just physically a different space than Dallas, right? Like I would think Seattle could almost not be farther away from Dallas, right, in a lot of ways. So I don't know if you just kind of give your impressions of being in a new place and really a new start.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. I've been here for 2 days. I remember the first day, Paul picked me up in the hotel, and I was like, "Hey, what time does the sun come out?" and he was like, "Hey, it's not. This is it. This is all you're getting." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "All right, cool." So it's awesome. It's awesome to kind of get away from the same scenery and environment. I've been in Dallas since 2009, so you can kind of tell that I'm used to it. So, but no, I'm loving every second of it. The cold, I'm still trying to walk through it, even though Dallas is getting pretty cold recently. Still kind of working on it, but I'm super excited to kind of get to know the city and be able to just look around. And so and the facility, it's awesome. It's awesome the care that the guys and the staff is giving me so far, and so I'm grateful that I have a staff that knows exactly what I need and my body needs to be able to be 100%, and so I'm super excited to get the year going.